Hello everyone, this is NYRM 1974 here, and today we have a great deal. My box came in from Heritage Manufacturing. As you recall in my earlier video when we were talking about the Heritage Manufacturing Rough Rider 22 long rifle handguns here, I was telling you if you went on to the website, you can order the cylinders. Well, let's do the unboxing. Just give me a second. Let's put the camera here. We got the box here. Let's just crack it open. You have to bear with me. Very limited space on the table here. So let's get this open. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, that's me opening up the box, and we finally got it open. Let's see what we have here. And we got the, paperwork from Heritage. Okay, well packaged. Got it in a bubble package. And we have our Heritage WMR 6-shot. Comes in a cellophane bag here. Let's put one there. And we got another one here. Okay. All right, let's just put this to the side. Just bear with me. So, as you can see here, part number 331-0002-01. Kit Heritage 22 WMR Cylinder Black 6-shot. So let's open it up. Get it out. Now, one thing when you get the cylinder, you're going to see this little red tab. That just comes right off. Just pick it off. There we go. That's just to keep, keep everything nice and clean. You can even keep this, when you store them, you can just put it right back there when you put it in your gear bag. It's entirely up to you. One tip I would suggest is to keep the cellophane bag, so when you're not using it, you can keep it in here and at least you know what it is and you're not going nuts when you're at the range. So let's put this cylinder here. Grab a Heritage. Now, these have been safety checked, but for the YouTube police, let's just do it again. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to take out the cylinder. Now, if you remember in my other video, what we're going to do is you're going to press over here, and before you press, you want to make sure that the hammer is back in place, because otherwise the spur inside will prevent the cylinder from coming out. So you have the button here, but you're going to push over here. So I'm going to use my left hand while I pull the pin here out. Let's do this. I prefer to pull the pin completely out. And we're going to open the gate, and we're going to pull out the cylinder. Now, one thing you will note is that it's kind of hard to see on the camera here, but it is marked 22LR. They are engraved, so this way you can check before you install. Okay? So now we have the 22 WMR. Let's just turn that around, and you will see, let's get a close up there. You will see that it's engraved 22 WMR, so you don't make a mistake. Okay? Now, doing a side-by-side comparison, they look pretty identical. This one feels just a tad heavier. Another thing you'll also notice to help to identify is on the 22 long rifle in my left hand, you'll see these indentations here. Okay. Whereas in the Magnum cylinder, you will not see the indentation. So this is another way to identify the difference between the two when you're in the field. Okay. I wouldn't want to see someone have a mishap at the field. Let's let the camera focus. So let's do the installation. And remember, as I said, do it from the right side. So I'm going to go on the right side. I'm going to install it. Okay. Going to line it up. And we're going to get our pin. Now, one thing I want to show you about this pin that you can see closer, you'll see this indentation here. That's going to stay outside, and this is what's going to go inside the hole here. You don't want to put it the other way around. Depress the button here. Feed it in while you're lining it up. Take a little lining. There we go. Hear that snap? Just give it a tug, make sure it's in there completely, so it's in there good. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it on the half cock. Safety is on, so we're going to go on the half cock. It does move freely. We're going to go back and we're going to check. Okay, so far so good. We're going to take the safety off. As you know, this has been safety checked. We're going to take the safety off. We're going to check for lockup. And there you go. And that is how you install the Heritage Rough Rider 22 WMR cylinder. Perfect. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch back to the 22 long rifle. Now, one thing is important to make sure everything is lined up. There we go. Now, somebody was asking me, can I use 22 long rifle in a 22 WMR? And frankly speaking, I don't see why not. I wouldn't suggest it the other way around, or you may have an accident. So, let's grab some here. Oh, that's all sealed up. Let's get into this one. Normally I have some 22 loose around here in my gear bag, but I shot them all up at the range. So let's see. There you go. So I don't see why you can't use 22 LR in a 22 Magnum cylinder. I just love when they're brand new. They look so pretty. There you go. They fall out freely. Okay, let's do that again so you can see. I saw that I had it off the camera. My apologies. There you go. Now, mind you, again, this is the Magnum cylinder with 22 long rifle. So, if you don't want to swap back to the 22 long rifle, yes, you can put 22 LR in a 22 Magnum cylinder. But remember, you cannot do it to the 22 LR. Now, if I don't want to put it in the cellophane, I could just put my cylinder right there. See? But just for the sake of maintenance, I'm going to keep it in the cellophane bag. So now, that concludes the fitment and the box opening of the Heritage 22 WMR cylinders that I ordered from Heritage Manufacturing. I will say that the shipping was pretty quick. I got these in, since I did that video and ordered them, I would have to say in roughly about 3 days I got them. So I can't complain. Let's just close up this box of Winchester here. Yeah, I picked up some extra ammo while I was out and about. I got here 333 rounds of Winchester 22 long rifle, 36 grain, 1,280 FPS, great for rodents, varmints, target shooting, small game, target and plinking. Can't go wrong with Winchester. It's always good to have. And then I looked down and found another 525 round value pack here. And I got this from a hole in the wall gun shop up in Tennisville, Pennsylvania. The guy was, I think he's going out of business. And I got this for 12 bucks. Believe it or not, I got this for 12 bucks. And I got this one here for $10.99. He was just basically liquidating everything he had. Unfortunately, he didn't have any handgun rounds like 38, 40 caliber that I was looking at. He had a couple of boxes of 9mm centerfire hollow points, but I got tons of that, so I figured I'd leave that for some other poor soul that's looking for ammo. But he was just basically folding up, and it's a shame. He didn't really get into details why he was closing up, and I didn't press to ask. I just told him that he would be greatly missed in the community. I guess some of the big box retailers were kind of pushing him to the corner. Who knows? Well, I did say in my next episode I was going to do a range shooting of the Heritage Rough Rider. That had to be postponed due to a family emergency. My apologies. But don't worry, don't despair. I will, as promised, do a range video of me shooting the Heritage 22s. And believe me, I can't wait to get back to the range and do some lead therapy. I just love them. They're great pointers, very comfortable. They point well. Point very well. You know, I was talking to a gentleman who was actually purchasing one of these at Dunkelberger's, and you know, I don't know how much Dunkelberger's was charging, but not that I care to ask because I already got a couple of them. But I was telling him about the video I had posted about the Heritage Rough Rider, and he found it very informative, and you know, he was very happy to purchase one. And he agreed with me. This is something to really add to your collection, you know, especially with ammo prices climbing through the roof. I was just on ammograb.com earlier today, and I just couldn't believe how, you know, some ammo prices were really getting up there in price. It's crazy, you know? It's crazy. You know, it's funny. I picked this up, as I said, for $12, you know, and you know, for like next to nothing. And I saw this same box, I think it was on bulk ammo, you know, for 40 some odd dollars, you know. I'm only sorry that, you know, he only had this one here, and I was able to grab this one. You know, it's crazy. And then I got another brick of Winchester. I wish I had came to this guy last week. He had a whole bunch, and this was the last one I was able to get. Somebody else bought one too, so I could have had two, but you know, I let the guy have it. So I got this for $5, you know, because the guy's going out of business. It's crazy. Well, this concludes our box opening of the Heritage Manufacturing Rough Rider 22 WMR cylinders. I have 2 of them now. So now my next quest is to stock up on WMR ammo. So this completes my collection for the Rough Riders. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Don't forget to press the like and subscribe buttons. And once again, like I said, if you have any suggestions or questions, feel free to note it in the comments below. This is NYRM 1974 signing off, and I wish you all a safe day at the range. Wear eye protection, wear hearing protection. Train hard and win the fight.